Now, what is energy? Everyone try to answer. Energy is something. If you don't know this, then it is very dangerous. When I tell you the answer already, you're going to laugh. Okay? So you're supposed to say energy is the what? Continue and tell me. So we have new students today, right? Okay, Vaishnavi, is that your name? Navi, is it? You're not responding. Pranati, today is your first lesson, right? Is it a trial lesson?
No.
Oh, it's not trial lesson. It's already something that you sign up for.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, both of you are. Okay, great. So the rest have been here already, okay, for the last few weeks. Right, so today we are doing the topic on energy. You should have already seen the portal's video as well as completed the worksheet assigned, right? Okay, I tell you. Now, Getso also replied, but I didn't like that answer. Getso, energy is actually the, take note, if you don't know, you better know it from now on. Energy is the ability to do work. As simple as that. Energy is defined as the ability to do work. Can you all remember from now on? Yeah? You have to know. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions. Now, how many forms of energy can you think of? You have already covered so many, you have already learned so many, right? So can you recall? Okay, tell me. How many forms of energy? For example, my answer
Heat energy.
Yeah, heat energy, good.
Light energy, sun energy.
Uh-huh.
Gravitational potential energy.
Right, good. Who is that?
Kinetic
Gregory,
energy.
Okay, some more?
Elastic potential energy.
Right, so you started off with heat, you also
Light.
Okay. What else?
Gravitational potential energy.
Okay.
Elastic potential energy.
Okay.
I know there's one more, but I forgot.
Elastic potential energy. The one related to movement?
Kinetic energy.
Yeah, Julian already have that. Thank you. Okay, Ian says magnetic energy.
Magnetic potential energy.
Okay, but you don't really need to know that, right, in your syllabus, isn't it? Okay, never mind. Just look at the whole list. Yeah, I saw chemical potential energy. Yes, Keith, that's right. Chemical potential energy is important. Okay, and they are found in many things in our lives, including in us. So if you are going to look at this, right, in general, these are the common ones that you will be required to know for your exam, like energy, heat energy, sound energy, electrical energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, and then potential energy, you have a few, isn't it? Okay, I'm sure you have already watched the video and just now people already talk about it. There is gravitational potential energy, there is chemical potential energy, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Then of course, elastic potential energy as well. Okay, these are the more common ones. Each form of energy has its own user, must know. And you move on to the next part. I'm sure your teacher already covered with you. Energy cannot be destroyed or created. It only changes from one form to another. So this part here, we call it energy conversion. Tell me, what is this? Light bulb, right? Okay, so what do you see in this diagram?
A light bulb that is shining.
Okay, that means it's giving out light, right? So there is light. Okay, how did the light come about? Is it by magic the light bulb will give off light?
No.
What does it need? What does the light bulb needs?
Electrical energy.
Electrical energy. So good. So electrical energy. Okay. Converted to heat energy and anything else?
Heat energy.
Yes. If you put your hand near the light bulb, remember you cannot touch it when it is like turned on. Okay, you don't know how long it has been turned on. So you don't touch it. You put your hand near it so you can feel the heat. Okay, don't touch it. You can burn your hand. Yes. Okay. So this is just one example. Ian, are you familiar with this? Very good. Pranati, are you familiar with this?
Yes.
Yes, good. You have learned this in school, huh? Good, good. Okay, Gyatso and Nabil, turn on the camera.
Yeah, I suddenly can't turn on my video. It suddenly just switch off and I can't turn it on.
Okay, so you try to respond to me, Ken?
Okay.
Yeah, good. Right. I just want to make sure you are actually following. It's important. Right. So today I'm not going to let you watch any video because this lesson you already covered in school, right? Okay, so I don't need to be teaching in that. I should be doing more questions with you. All right. Upon your request, you also ask for more questions to practice. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's look at this. Now, the diagram below shows a pile driver. So this is how it looks like. The hammer is falling down towards the pile on the ground. So this is the pile, and then you have the hammer. Okay, so it will fall, right? So which of the following statements about the hammer are true? Okay. It says falling down towards the pile. So there is movement, therefore kinetic energy. Agree? Agree, just nod your head. Okay, if not no kinetic energy, then you can turn your head. Yeah? How? Can or not? This one? Keith. First sentence, okay? You agree? I can't see your head movement. You're like that, like that. Yes. Okay. Next, it has mass because the force of gravity is acting on it. It has mass because the force of gravity is acting on it. See your head movement? Yes or no? Does it have mass because force of gravity is acting on it? No. What does it have? If there's force of energy acting on it, what will it have? You will have this thing called weight. Right? Okay, so this is wrong. Now, it has gravitational potential energy because of its position. Remember, at a certain height, the higher you go, so gravitational potential energy will be increased. Yes or no? So this is correct. Next one. Gravitational potential energy is decreasing because the force of gravity is acting against it. Does it sound right to you? The force of gravity is acting against it. Does the force of gravity act against potential energy? No. Okay. So what are the
That's not mine.
A and C? A and C are correct. Following? Ian, okay?
My medicine.
Who is talking? Gregory, huh? Gregory, you talking to your brother?
I forgot to mute my
Give me a
mic.
minute, give me a minute. Oops. Okay, just a minute. This is not right. Okay, let's get back. How come it showed the wrong thing? Okay, we're back. Question 2. The graph below shows the amount of gravitational potential energy in an object when it is raised above the ground. What can you conclude from the graph? So this is something that can be common for PSLE. They will ask you to interpret from the graph. Even without the graph, actually, you do know the answer. Okay, you start from height 0. Okay, when it's 0 cm above ground, what is the amount of gravitational potential energy? This point here tells me it is also 0. Okay, however, if let's say the height is over here, let's say this is 5. Okay, how do you check? You're going to read off the graph, right? Move up and then read from the y-axis. What is this value? Okay, it's a positive value. Okay, maybe we put it at maybe about 12. Okay, and then as you go upwards, you see that the value actually increases and increases, right? So that means, what can you conclude out of this? Get so.
The amount of gravitational potential energy in an object is dependent on its height above the ground.
Okay, so how does it depend on it? Give me a very clear conclusion. Okay, so what can you conclude from here? What is the relationship?
The relationship,
Yes.
the higher the object is raised above the ground, the higher the amount of gravitational potential energy there is.
Good. Or you can also start by saying, oh, Ian, you got the wrong worksheet, is it? Okay, so you do it together with us, okay? And then you can take down notes also on your own blank paper or your science notes if you have. All right, Ian? So you try, I will still be asking you question. Okay, Ian, but you try on the spot. You have done this topic before. Okay? Okay, so if we start by answering as the then how do you continue? As the height increase, okay? That's how you're going to write it, huh? You notice I'm going to actually copy the exact words used here. I don't come up with my own. As the height above the ground increases, okay, the amount, you might want to copy this down to remind yourself. If this is asked in another way, asking you to state relationship, this is how you're going to write it. The amount of gravitational potential energy increases. Yes? Right. So B is our answer, but however, if I ask you to answer in terms of relationship, this will be the statement. Nabil, clear? Julian responded, nodding the head. Very good. Okay, Pranati, anytime you can't see or you can't hear, you let me know, okay? Yeah, because you are so new, so naturally you're not going to be very comfortable talking or voicing out. It's fine. All right. But anytime you just let me know if you need help. Okay, next. Question 3. Okay, Jane released a ball from the top of a slope at P. The diagram below shows the path taken by the ball